Hi, my name is Brian Deismeyer. I'm a team lead at Flexware Innovation. I'm also a TUV certified functional safety engineer. Today we're going to talk a little about when is a risk assessment required. So a risk assessment is a way that we in the safety industry analyze risk, potential harm, and then come up with risk mitigation strategies to make sure we keep everyone safe. Everyone goes home to their own bed every night. There's a couple different scenarios I want to talk about. So there's new equipment. New equipment is basically anything that comes into a facility that's not been there before. New design, repeats of existing designs in a new location, maybe additions onto existing equipment, but new equipment added onto the side, those kinds of things. In those scenarios, there's always new risk, new hazards, so you always have to do a risk assessment. What about if we're modifying existing equipment? Let's say we're adding a new feature to an existing piece of equipment, or we're automating a part that previously was no longer automated. Those all have new hazards, new risks associated, new potential for harm, so it's required. What if we're going to move a piece of equipment? We're putting in a new line over here, or we're going to move it over there because it's better with the flow of product, or getting equipment in and out, whatever it may have you. There's new hazards with the new location. We have to reanalyze that risk, make sure everyone's still safe. So it's required then too. What if we're upgrading existing equipment, right? We have, let's say a piece of hardware that we had is no longer available, right? So we're replacing it with a new piece of hardware that has new features or new functions. Well, now we may have changed the risk mitigation strategies again. So we have to do it then too. Now, the last one is, let's say we're just maintaining a piece of equipment, right? All we're doing is we're just maybe replacing components that have worn out, broken, with the same functional equivalent, the exact same part number. That is the only circumstance where it's not required. Okay? So really the only circumstance is when you're just maintaining it, where you don't need to do a risk assessment. Okay? If you have questions about anything about risk assessments, how to do them, when to do them, Flexware is always interested in helping you make sure your employees go home safe every night.